What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Fresh and Fit had a situation the other day in which they kicked out some black women from their podcast. And again, I want to just preface this by saying that if people want to watch that, it's okay. But people who watch the show, even if you're a fan, you would have to agree that any company that needs to make money or is invested in their advertisers could not seriously have Fresh and Fit on the platform. You are not going to maintain sponsors that are family friendly, even if they will allow some curse words over on the content. You just can't do it because the people who are getting kicked out, especially women, are going to complain and say, hey, listen, these guys need to be removed, or we're going to tell the sponsors that they're doing this and we're going to demonetize you guys. And this is what happened when there was the AdSense apocalypse that happened a few years ago. Ad apocalypse of YouTube happened because of some children things. Okay, it was about children's games, and then so the AdSense was gone off YouTube. The only thing you can do was super chat, and it had guys like me streaming for like months. The ad apocalypse was crazy. All right, nobody was making money, and if you get guys like Fresh and Fit on the platform, that will happen. That's why Tommy has to be deleted. That's why Just Pearly Things got demonetized. That's why Sneeko got deplatformed, and Fresh and Fit. Now, I want to talk about what they did the other day with these black women. You're gonna see black women leaving the particular premises and what Fresh and Fit are saying.
We're gonna end it now.
Incredible, bro.
Oh, sister, bro. Come on,
Yo,
man.
every time black come here, they act like idiots. Every time, bro. It's embarrassing. Holy shit.
The majority.
Majority act like clowns. Every time, bro. Y'all keep the stereotypes alive. Loud, rambunctious, ghettoist, stupid, don't understand logic, don't understand, want to argue and give your opinions. Incredible,
It's
bro.
just like, I seen your podcast and you still failed.
Stupid.
Okay, so that's them saying that, right? That's the end of the clip. But I want you to see this. This is courtesy of X, right? I want you to hear, now the black women are sitting there in the podcast. This could be the same clip or a different clip. I want you to hear how they are talking to these women, and the women are just there having a conversation. Who starts the conversation here? Who starts the beef? Go.
I don't black girls, man.
God damn.
We all
I believe it.
Yeah, well,
We're comedians.
look, being honest, the average black woman is 187 pounds.
We're comedians.
He's lying.
Peace.
And he be trying to fight too.
Now, yeah, they be trying to fight dudes, and their hair's fake. So, and they have attitude. Now, are there some, attractive black girls out there? Of course, but the majority are not. Being very honest here, the majority of black women are atrocious and not attractive
Also, you guys-
whatsoever.
Is your mom black? Are you black?
Yeah, he's black.
Yo, what is going on right now?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because it's
No,
like
I was just curious.
I always wonder, like,
I'm
men
not
who
trying to
feel
fuck
like
my
that.
mom.
No, but it's like, so do you genuinely feel like your mom is pretty or not? Like,
What?
My
I
mom-
just always wondered that because it's like you would look at, oh, mom, you look beautiful, but it's like you don't
No.
really feel like that.
So, look, well, okay. A lot of people wouldn't even consider me or my mom black, even though we're from Sudan, and I do think that we're black. But my mom wasn't fat, and she's not fat. She
Okay.
never was. So that's a whole other thing. But like when I'm talking about African American women in the United States, they're fat, they're loud, they're rambunctious, they don't respect male authority.
Let me kind of get this straight. The women are there talking, you're talking to them crazy. So basically you brought them there to your office or to your podcast just to insult them. Those women are just supposed to sit there and basically just get abused and not say anything back while you're insulting their community they come from, their ethnicity. You're supposed to insult black women and just nothing is supposed to happen. They're just supposed to sit there and just accept it. They're supposed to sit there and just take it. Is that what they're supposed to do? And this is what is stupid. Like, if you're debating about certain issues and sticking to the point without, oh, they're effing fat, they're effing ugly, and they're there in front of you. It's almost like, me talking to somebody of another community and I'm insulting literally their people, in front of them, and they're not supposed to get upset with me. They're not supposed to be disrespectful, but you get disrespectful all the time. You crash out all the time, everywhere you go, you crash out. And listen, he even talked about how he got kicked out of the strip club before.
I was at a strip club back in the day. This is like 2010, 2011.
Damn.
In Connecticut, Gold's Club in Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know if it's still open nowadays. I'm there. My friend is drunk as hell. He's throwing like dollar bills at the girl. His eyes like half open and he's Asian, so he look like that asleep.
Eyes low like an egg.
Yeah, bro. That was leaning like a three-legged lion, man. So he's over there throwing money. I'm like, bro, what you doing? So I take the money off the floor and I give it back to him. I'm like, bro, don't do that. And I pull out my Husky card, which is when you're a college student, it's like, you can put money on it to like buy books and shit. And she was shaking her ass. I swiped it down her ass cheeks.
So my thing is this. Who is the person that doesn't have judgment? Like anybody, I just have a question, guys. Which one of you would do that? Would you go to the strip club and you would pick the money off of the floor? Anybody, knowing that that's how strippers get paid, knowing that this is what they do. Would you go and would you do that? Like seriously, would you ever do that? What normal person would think that, you know what, let me do that because that makes sense. This is something that makes sense. I'm literally going to do this, And because like you gotta be stupid and creepy to take your credit card out and then slide it down somebody's butt after picking up the money. You have to be so dumb to do that. Stupid. But wait a minute. Since he talks about the black women can't act right, listen what's he admit about Fresh.
You guys could say all the that you guys want to say about Fresh. Look, I get it. Stutters and he's black. But at the end of the day, bro, he's been an instrumental part of keeping Fresh and Fit afloat, despite the cancelizations, demonetizations, etc. So he does a lot of things behind the scenes, man, to keep the show going. So
It's fine,
we
man.
would have been canceled by now. If it wasn't for Fresh, man, we'd been going everywhere.
So he says that Fresh stutters, and basically he's not that bright. If it wasn't for Fresh, they'd be already kicked off, canceled. So wait a minute. What you're admitting to right there is that you're the issue. You're the problem. You can't control yourself. But the women you're talking about, these black women, they're the problem? But you just admitted that you're even worse than them. So how can you criticize people when literally you bring people to your podcast just so that they can fight? I remember I talked to Myron one day on the phone when he was, I was calling him out for Kevin Samuels. I said, man, listen, man, you guys put that, you don't even drink liquor, but you bring liquor to your podcast simply so that you can embarrass those young women. Like that's the reason why you do it. You bring that liquor to the podcast so you can embarrass those girls. And do you know how much of a coward that you have to be to bring liquor to a podcast to embarrass women? You have to be the scum of the earth to do that. What man can do that? Literally, you bring liquor to the pod to embarrass women. You gotta stop playing with me. That's terrible. Like, you want to make money off of disrespecting women because you can't put enough work into your content strategy so that you can actually grow in the business. No, let me go ahead and humiliate these women. Like, what? Okay, we all know, man. Chicks are some of them are 304s. Some of them are thotties, right? You're saying stay away from these chicks. No, let's bring all of them to the podcast because no one would watch us without these girls. And then secretly, let's tell them, listen, if you sleep with me, I'll help you get your OnlyFans up. If you're Fresh, listen, you could be a porn star and I'll pay you to sleep with me. And I'll get you pregnant. Then go around and then hate on black. Like, what? And these white folks don't even mess with you for real. They don't even deal with you guys for real. Not like that. You guys are pathetic. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, LCD Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.